and that's knowing people. It's the only thing I'm good at.
You are good at that.
I'm very good at it. And listen to me. You have done horrible things in your life. Tell us about the time you had sex with a farm animal. What was it? Was it a sheep or a dog? What was it?
No, I had a Guernsey cow.
A cow?
And, I tried a chicken, but that didn't quite work
Tried
out.
a chicken.
I bet you killed the chicken, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hung a chicken.
I knew it. Listen to me. Listen to me. You gotta, if you kill this girl, which you might end up doing in a moment of rage, you're gonna end up in jail, and a perv like you, they're gonna fry you. Either you cut off your own penis, which I don't think you have the balls to do.
No, I don't.
All right.
Do you?
No, but I'm not going around trying to get it on with my stepdaughter.
Well, I'm not trying.
You're gonna be. Trust me, you're steps away.
You're thinking about it.
You're thinking about it. That's why you're calling me.
Oh, Christ, I'm thinking about that, and that is why I'm calling.
All right. Have you ever kissed her?
No.
You want me to talk to this girl and tell her to get out of the house?
No, I don't think that's necessary.
I do.
On the way out of my house right now, probably. It's just something I'm contemplating this weekend because...
Right, I don't understand this tying up your daughter and bringing her to your grandmother's. It sounds to me more sexual stuff. Like she's going to tie her up and she's probably going to be nude. Have you seen her nude?
No.
You'd like to, though, right?
Oh, yeah, I would.
Dude, you got to get help. Although, I don't know.
Hey, that's why I'm calling you.
Yeah, but I'm not, look at me. I'm a jerk. You got it. You better go. I mean, literally today. You better don't go to a priest. They got the same hang-ups. You better go to where the hell should he go to?
He should go to a psychiatrist.
Shrink. And not a woman. Go to a guy.
And you got to get off the booze because they can't help you if you're drinking.
Well, that might be a big problem, too. But...
And go to a whore today and and have sex. I'm serious. Just go. You got to release.
I got to release.
Yeah, go to some fantasy babe.
Go to a fantasy babe. Just pay some whore to do you.
But, hey, can you turn up my woofer?
Yeah. Want to talk to, here's some woman who's here's a woman who's mad at you. She wants to talk to you. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, is this Nikki?
Hi.
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 I'm just very disturbed by this phone call. I mean, I was a child of a broken home where I lived with a step-parent that was horrible. It was my stepmother, but I didn't even go through what this girl is about to go through, and I do believe it'll happen.
Right.
The problem is not her. She's not the bad one in this situation. He is. You are.
Yeah, that's what we're telling him. He knows it, too.
I will admit that. I'm trying to...
I told him to cut off his own nuts.
Howard, that's a very good idea.
But he won't do it.
Oh, no? How about I come up there and do it for him?
Would you like this young woman to come up and cut your nuts off?
As long as she...
Let me talk to this. I got another guy on the phone who says his stepfather married his sister.
Wow.
Hold on. Your stepfather married your sister?
Yeah, that's true.
So what's your advice?
Okay, my advice is why don't you marry her? Why don't you ask her to marry you? Why don't you get things situated? I mean, it's actually legal. If she's any relation...
I don't think that's good advice.
Huh?
I don't think that's good advice.
It didn't hurt your family?
This guy's a kook anyway, so why not go all the way?
Do you want to ask her to marry you?
He's a
Hey,
kook.
listen.
Dude.
Yeah.
He's a kook anyway.
I'm a real person who has real emotions.
Does she like you?
And still tries to deal with rational thoughts.
Does your 16-year-old dig you? I mean, is she into you at all?
Yes, we've been.
Have you had sex with her?
Very good friends.
Right.
And
you want to propose marriage to her right now?
That's what I'm so upset about now.
You want to propose marriage to her right now, or what? Why don't you get her on the phone and we'll propose marriage?
See, it's almost like he has this boyfriend relationship with her.
Yeah, he does.
Not a father relationship.
Yeah, he's fighting with her.
That's kind of been it,
And you know what it is? He can't get any hot chicks on his own.
Well, the deal is that she betrayed him by not telling him she had this black boyfriend.
Yeah, what's it got to do with him? You know who? You should call for advice. Woody Allen. He's the guy who knows how to handle all this.
Yeah, my wife threatens that all the time. But now here's my thing about the black guy. in all rationale, he is maybe like one of the most respectable guys that she's been with. But within my emotions,
It should be you in bed with her, not the black guy.
There's stuck some prejudice. And
No,
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You don't like it when she's with any guy.
Yeah, you come on. You're just mad because she's not with you.
You know,
You're jealous because you want to be with her sexually. Dude,
and
you better come
true.
clean.
And this is true.
Yeah.
I'm admitting this to you, and I want to get this out of my system.
Maybe you should wear blackface.
And I don't know how
I know it's extreme.
I don't know. What are you going to do when your daughters? How are you going to feel when your daughters?
What, have sex? Oh, I'm going to try and date them. I'm just like you.
Oh my goodness.
I just really want to go out with them and then tie them up nude and bring them to their grandmother's house. My mom would really appreciate that.
Hey, listen, I know.
You know what I'll do? If my daughters have sex, I'm going to kill Fred.
Or something like that. You'll want to kill somebody.
Dude, let me tell you something about me. One thing about me, dude, I'm going to tell you something. I don't understand guys like you. What you do if you're a man, you recognize you have a problem, which you've done. You go into your wife and you say, honey, I'm leaving you. I've got a problem. I'm not in love with you. I'm in love with our 16-year-old stepdaughter. I recognize that this is sick. I got to get away from you. I got to get away from and everyone else. I'm going to go out and try and find another woman that I'm sexually attracted to.
Who has sons.
That's what Woody Allen should have done. He should have said to Mia Farrow, Mia, I'm not in love with you anymore. Mia, I'm not in love with you anymore. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, Mia, I'm not in love with you anymore. I'm finding myself attracted to the Chinese girl you adopted, and I'm leaving. I'm got to get out of here. This is insane. I can't imagine that I'm going to function like this in life.
This is crazy.
I'm embarrassed by what I'm up to. That's what a rational guy would do. That's how I would handle it.
Okay.
All right. Now you're not rational. I recognize that. So what you're going to do? I'm going to tell you exactly what you're going to do.
No, but I am trying to be rational.
No, you're not. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to start drinking again some more. You're going to blow up at your daughter over something stupid. And either you're going to kill her, or you're going to rape her, or you're going to kill her and rape her.
All right, how about this?
Where's your wife? Can we talk to her?
Pardon?
He putting us on the phone with his wife.
Where's your wife?
She's
hanging herself.
On a trip to Grandma's house.
Oh, dear.
Grandma. Everyone's with Grandma.
Her mother's house.
Right.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take your advice. I'm going to leave this family.
Go ahead.
I've got my clothes packed here already.
Good. Write a note. You don't even. If you're too much of a coward to say it face to face, just write a note or have
But you must tell them what you're leaving for.
Yeah. Say, look, I got a real problem. I can't be around you and the daughter.
I'll take your advice. I'll do this.
Good.
You're
go out and start a new life.
You're the greatest man in America.
Absolutely, I am.
I'm going to take your advice.
Yeah, here's a therapist. He wants to help you. Hold on. Yeah, I got a therapist. Is this Rob?
Yeah, it is.
You're a therapist?
Yes, I am.
Yeah? You actually went to college?
Yes, yeah, I have 2 master's degrees.
A lot of these therapists don't even go to college.
Yeah, well, I did. I put in the time, money, everything.
All right, tell me, solve this guy's problem in 30 seconds.
I can't solve this guy's problem, but what he has to do,
Yeah.
you got to let the daughter know what's going on. She has a right to know what's going on in his mind.
Whatever. Just get him out of the house.
Well, that's fine, but he's also, got to be aware that if he leaves, he shouldn't return.
That's what I just said.
Well, that's why I said tell the wife so she won't let him back.
Right.
But then you never know with these wives.
Where'd you go, to Glassboro?
Excuse me?
Nothing. All right.
No, what he's really got to do is, as I said, let the daughter know, let the wife know. I mean, that's not fair to them. I mean, they have no idea what's going on in his mind.
Of course, that's what I just said. Write a note and get out of the house.
Exactly.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Harry.
Thank you, Professor.
My wife does know what's going on in my mind.
Oh, she does know.
I have never admitted it to her, but she explains it to me.
She know you have sex with a cow?
And it doesn't bother her?
She knows that it bothers her, but, we've been tremendously in love for a lot of years.
Mm-hmm.
And, she goes around, she tells me, says, you're in love with her. You're in love with her.
If I was you, I'd move to a farm.
I don't understand why she stays with you if she knows you're in love with her daughter.
Right.
Tremendous love for me.
Ugh, ridiculous.
And you ain't that great a guy.
How could you love a guy who's in love with your daughter?
Guy. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you got to get out of the house. If she knows already.
Does anybody know what it is with you, Howard, that everybody in the world is in love with you?
Listen, let's not get on me.
The heart wants what the heart wants.
Ever do any homo stuff?
Little experimentation when I was.
I would have guessed that.
Yeah.
You know, he has no
Did
impulse
you?
control.
None.
I would not trust him as far as I could throw him.
Dominic Barber claims he has a theory on this, but I'm sure it's stupid. Let me see what it is. Yes, Dominic, what is your theory?
My theory is that since a young age, he's been a very disturbed man. He has no idea what his sexuality is. He has destroyed this little girl. This little girl is a victim. She, as a child, sensed his need to abuse her. He hurts everyone around him, and he should either kill himself or get in a hospital, but get out of that house.
Wow.
Because that little girl has not had a fair life yet. And if she's running around, whatever she's doing, and we heard a lot of disturbed behavior, it's because he created it, because he has always been the evil one. I'm sorry he's evil, but he shouldn't have to destroy a life. Between him and the child, he should put the gun to his mouth or go in a hospital.
He ain't putting any gun to his mouth because, listen, he's a coward.
Okay.
Number two, he is going to get out of the house. He told me he's going to get out of the house.
Well, you can't trust a guy like this.
Can I trust you?
Remember, Howard, since a child, he's been doing things. He's been killing animals. He's been having sex with animals. He's had latent homosexual acts, which is fine if that's his thing. But it's always been self-destructive. It's always making him the center of everyone.
Boy, when you put it like that, he's a loser's loser.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This girl has sensed that growing up, and that's the tragedy for her.
Yes. Thank you, Dominic.
I'm sorry, calling. Goodbye.
No, it was
That
very
a
good. It was actually a good call.
First good call you've made.
That
First
was good.
That was a good call.
Okay. I just before I go, I'd like to
give a shout out to.
I'd like a little advice on the last thing to say before I leave.
No, well, the last thing is
Write a letter. Nobody needs to see you again.
write a letter to your wife and your child,
you know-
and tell them you're getting out of the house and why, and then quickly get out of the house. Go ahead. Go do that, and then call me next week and tell me that you've
From
done
another
that.
location.
All
How
right?
about if I drop by on my way south?
Fine. Drop by. I would like to meet you.
Okay.
You are invited on the show. Hold on. I'll have Gary, so we know your name, have Gary get your information so when you come down here, we know who you are. Hold
Okay.
on. Hold on.
All right.
I would like to meet you.
Hey, could you do one thing for me?
No.
What?
I don't know. Say something to my daughter on the air. Besides, get out of the house.
All right, let me talk to her. Get her on the phone.
Okay, hang on.
This I got to hear.
This is going to be the final thing here, I guess.
Yeah, you got to get out of the house.
Well, I'm going.
I'm going to tell her I'm advising you. I'm going to tell her that I'm advising you to leave.
Can you be decent about this?
Oh, yeah.
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 We'll be more decent than you.
Now, let me handle it.
Hey,
You want me to do it? I'm a man. I can do it.
Howard Stern.
Not Howard Stern. Hello?
Hi.
It's
You're on-
Howard Stern. It
Hi.
really is.
You're on the air. It's Howard.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Well, you sound like a very nice girl.
Thanks.
I understand you're having some trouble with your stepdad. Is that correct?
Yeah.
He's being a pain in the neck?
It's not that. It's not that at all.
What do you think it is?
I mean, I love him to death. I do.
Yeah. But what do you think? It's getting a little weird?
It's his alcohol.
It's his alcoholism. Right? It's causing problems.
Yeah, a lot of problems.
Yeah. Now, let me tell you something. Are you dressed right now?
Yeah.
You wearing clothes or a towel?
I'm wearing clothes.
All right, good. Now, listen to me. I'm going to tell you something right now. I've advised your father to leave the house. Your stepfather.
I have to talk to him after you.
Okay.
All right. I've advised him to leave the house. I think he's at odds with you because he's he's attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? You ever sense
I
that?
don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I don't.
I do.
Well, he's just told us that.
Yeah, he's getting attracted to you.
Is he, like, jealous of my boyfriend?
Yes, that's why he's all upset with you and the black guy. See what I
I know
mean?
about my boyfriend, too.
I know everything about you. Now listen to me.
Uh-huh.
If he doesn't leave the house, you tell your mother to get you out of that house. You hear what I said?
Why?
Because
He's a danger to you.
he's getting weird. He knows that he's a good guy. He understands that he has to leave. But if for some reason he backs off on his promise to me, you get out of that house, okay? You hear what I said?
Yeah, I heard you.
All right.
I know you don't take this seriously, but we're telling you the truth.
Yeah, it's a good thing to do. Seriously.
Well, I'm not going to leave my mother.
Well, no,
No,
you don't
not
have to-
you.
Not you.
He's leaving.
He's leaving.
When does he plan on doing this?
He said he's leaving today.
He's leaving today. I told him to take a few weeks off. And then you and your mom ought to come and see me. Off the air. Not even on the air.
'Cause you got a big problem there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do.
Like,
all right?
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Like, he used to write me, like, letters and stuff. It was just weird.
Right. You're sensing something's weird. And he senses it, too. He knows he's got to leave. He's decent enough to leave.
I don't know. I don't...
And don't help him pack. Just go. After we're done on the phone,
Stay away from him.
Why don't you just leave the house and go visit your friends until he's gone?
Actually, I have to go grocery shopping.
Yeah, why don't you do that and stay out for the day, okay? Wait for your mom to come home.
My mom's not going to be home till Monday.
Oh, boy. Oh, then stay out of the house this weekend, okay?
I can't. I have nowhere to go. This is the only place I can stay.
Why don't you call your mom and tell her you want to go see her?
You got any friends you can stay with?
Where's your grandma? Go see your grandma.
I have no friends. I seriously don't.
Go see your grandmother.
How do you suppose I get...
Get on a bus and go see your grandmother.
I'm not going down there.
Uh-huh. Go to your boyfriend's house.
I refuse to leave my boyfriend. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, go to your boyfriend's house
Then go
today.
to see your boyfriend.
Spend the weekend with him. Can you do that?
Yeah, that ought to be good.
Please do that. Just go.
Well, don't worry. Daddy's leaving.
Yeah.
Then why can't I stay here?
Because I just don't feel good about it.
Yeah,
Wait till
you
your
can
mother,
always come
and when your
back.
mother comes home, discuss this with her, okay? Do you hear what I said?
Yeah. Actually, my mom should call when she gets to New Jersey.
Yeah, so go to your boyfriend's house and get in touch with your mother. What is it, Grillo?
Well, Dominic just called back. He didn't want to come on the air, but he said that he'll represent her and her mother for nothing.
Represent them.
If there's any problems or whatever.
All right, well, that's very gracious. All right, so what are you going to do when you hang up from me?
Actually, my dad wants to talk to you.
All right, while I'm talking to him, you get out of the house. Don't say anything else about it. Just do what I'm saying.
Listen,
While I'm talking to your dad and I keep him busy, you just leave the house so I know that you're out of the house.
I still have to, like, do my laundry.
No, you don't. Did you hear what I just said? Do you think I'm a bright guy?
You know, I do.
All right, listen to me.
You know what? The problem is he's been a good molester. He makes her think he's her friend.
Right. Do me a favor. While I'm talking to your dad right now, walk to the front door, get out, and leave. I don't care where you go. Go to your boyfriend's house.
Okay.
All right, do it now.
That's dangerous?
And put your father on your stepfather on the phone.
Okay.
And go to your boyfriend's house.
Okay.
And then get in touch with your mother.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right.
Hello?
Yeah, all right. Listen, I told her that you're dangerous around her. Right?
Yeah.
That it's not good to have you around. And I'm going to tell you something. I compliment you. You've been a stand-up guy by doing this. You don't want to kill anybody. You don't want to hurt anyone. Turn off the radio. You don't want to kill anyone. You don't want to hurt anyone because your life is going to end up being a misery. You're going to end up in jail, and in jail, it's no picnic. Guys will work you up. So listen, you've done the right thing. Now your daughter's going to leave. Let her go. Let her go be with her friends. Let her be a normal 16-year-old. You get out of her life now. I don't want you to confront her when we're done talking.
Just let her go.
Let her go.
And you try to get your sorry life together.
If you respect me at all, you're going to let her go, okay?
That's why I called you.
Right. I understand that you respect me.
Because I know that I identify with you that you're half crazy and you're half nice.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. I have problems, too.
You saw yourself in the movie, did you?
That's pathetic.
Yeah.
I'm taking that movie off the market then. All right, listen to me. Listen to me.
Hey.
Listen to me. I'm going to tell you something. You're not all evil. An evil guy would have just acted on it.
Yeah.
So I don't think you're a loser's loser. You hear what I said? So far, you've done the right thing. You called for help, even if you called me. I've advised your daughter to get out of the house. If she doesn't get out of the house for any reason and doesn't listen to me, leave her alone. Let it go.
You leave.
You leave.
I've been leaving her alone. I've been leaving her alone for years.
Good. And you know what's going to happen? There's no foul yet. You haven't done anything wrong. You just had thoughts. That's all. You're not in trouble with me or anyone else.
Well, you have thoughts too. That's
right. Everyone has thoughts. I have all kinds of thoughts.
All I'm saying is that.
What are you going to do?
They've got all kinds of groups in America, for.
Right, they can help you. Listen, not only are you going to get help, but you know what you're going to end up. You know what?
You have a better life.
A year from now, you know what's going to happen? You're going to be with a hot chick. I know you don't believe this right now. You're going to be with a hot chick, one more suited toward your age, not your stepdaughter. And you're not going to have to fight with her because she's going to belong to you. She's going to be your date. All right. Maybe she'll have 3 daughters. I don't know. Then there'll be a whole nother phone call. I don't know. But you're going to be it's a man's world, so you're going to be in a new situation. You're going to have chicks.
I'm getting old here,
Yeah, you're not. You're not that old. How old are you?
I'm 47.
That's not that old. That's not that old.
I need a young chick.
You're going to get a young chick. But if you go around...
Get one without children.
Yeah, you got to get one that isn't your stepdaughter. And you're going to.
Well, I know that.
You'll come see me here at the station, and maybe, who knows? Maybe...
Don't you dare say die today.
Maybe you'll get hooked up to some girl. I don't know. You know, maybe you'll meet someone on the way upstairs. All right, you hear me? You're not a horrible person. You haven't done anything yet. And I'll say you're a good guy if you leave the house and you get out of this situation.
All right. Well,
I'll be proud of you.
I'll see you next week.
Very good. And don't do anything. Don't kill anybody. Don't strangle anybody. Don't hold anybody down. Don't tie them up and bring them to grandma's house.
Just pack.
Just pack and leave.
Hey, listen, it'd be really neat if I could pull this off, if I could tie her up and I could take her and drop her off in the front yard.
No, don't do that.
I've been seriously challenged here. My authority has been.
Who challenged you?
He's saying she challenged him by staying out late.
Why tie her up?
No. They challenged me because I wanted her to go to New Jersey with her mother. I didn't want to be.
All right. So listen. So she's only. Listen to me. Listen to me, Junior. She's 16 years old. She's just a kid. You've done a lot worse.
She hasn't done anything to you.
Nobody tied you up and emasculated you and put you in front of their grandma's house. Now, don't do that to this kid and ruin her life.
Hey, I kept up a good front when I was a kid, though.
I know you did. You're a great
Nobody
guy.
knew I was
Now listen to me. What I want you to do is come see me. It's going to take you a week to travel here. You now have a mission to get to me, and get to me within the week. Now you have something to do. You're not going to be bored.
I'll be leaving. I'll be leaving before the weekend's over.
Good.
Maybe I'll be there Monday morning or something.
All right. Good. We'll see you then.
But leave her alone.
And don't tie her up.
Oh,
If you tie her up, I'm not going to let you in here because then you've done something wrong.
This is the one thing that I would really like to do that I'm having to fight with right now.
What, to tie her up?
I'm not going to do anything else to her.
What is the satisfaction of tying her up? Is that like a bondage thing? You want to hear her struggle? Is that it? You can't.
So don't try acting like one all of a sudden because it's a ruse for what you really want to do.
Yeah, you really want to have sex with her. So listen, you've got big problems. So don't forget about challenging you. She's right to challenge you. She did the right thing. She did the right thing to challenge you. I would challenge you. If you were my father, I would screw every black guy I could find.
This is a problem with.
You're leaving. It's not your house anymore. You don't have a problem.
Robin, was it your father or a stepfather?
It was my father.
It was your real father.
Yes.
Now see, I have my own daughter.
And you'd never do this to her.
And it's all emotionally, it's all different.
Right.
You know.
Right. But essentially, emotionally to her.
This is a big challenge between emotions and
all right, so listen to
rationality.
Me. Here's your challenge.
It's a challenge between
and
beer, I think.
I'm trying to keep my rationality.
Do me a favor. Don't drink.
Control here.
Don't drink. Stop drinking and get over here and get out of the house. All right?
You're not a man of control.
Now, with any luck, your daughter's gone.
No, well, if I didn't have any control, then I wouldn't be talking to you guys.
Right. Let me ask you something.
Slipping. That's what you're saying.
Let me ask you something. Are you going to tie her up?
Nah, probably not.
Promise me.
Are you sure you don't want me to?
Yes. Promise me you're not going to tie her
Make
up.
a better show if I did. You
know? No. You've done enough.
Promise me you're not going to do that.
Okay, I promise.
All right.
Only because you're the God of America right now.
And what are you going to do?
I'm talking to you.
All right. And now you got a mission. You're going to try and get to New York.
Yeah, it's just too bad that I can't get to you until Monday.
Right.
I'd like to leave like maybe tomorrow morning. I'll finish drinking today and I'll wake up sober.
Now, if you want, I can get you admitted into a psychiatric help center right now that will pick you up right now and admit you today.
I have this one thing in life. I'd rather be my own problem than somebody else's solution.
You don't want to get some help? I can have you admitted. I can have you admitted today, and they will give you help. All the pain will go away. All the pain will go away. Would you like that? Here, let me tell you. Here. Hey, Jill, you on the phone?
Yeah.
Jill, you work for a psychiatric center?
As soon as you...
For a drug and alcohol rehab. He's
there you go.
An alcoholic.
Would you like them to pick you up today, and they'll help you out?
No.
You sure?
I'd like them to pick you up.
As
soon as you
of course he's not going to want to, but if he speaks to us, he will.
All right.
Would you like to talk to him off the air?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, hold on there, will you, Junior?
Thank you.
All right, not you. I mean him. All right, hold on, both of you. With any luck, I got them both out of the house. I got that daughter at time to get out of the house.
Sheesh.
Gary, hook these two up and keep them busy so the daughter can sneak out. The hell is this, a crisis center?
I know.
I'm trying to do a show.
The two stupidest people on earth.
Oh my God. Jesus. So scary out there, man. Think it's worse in that house or in Jackie's house?
That's a toss-up.
What is it, Stuttering John? Uh-oh.
Line 17, we got to go. She's been molested. She's crying on the phone now.
Really? Yes, Tracy. Hello? Hold on a second. I'm doing this wrong. Is this Tracy?
Yeah, that's better.
Are you all right?
Well, I'm shaking. I feel like this is a critical moment to save somebody's life.
I think I might have gotten her out of the house.
You're not sure?
I'm not sure, but I tried. I told the good daughter that she's in danger.
You know we could.
How much more can I tell her?
Is he still on the line?
Yeah, I got him tied up. I got him tied up in some kind of counseling.
Yeah, we're tying
session.
him up to keep him from tying her up.
Right.
Oh, good. I mean, can you maybe tell him you'll send him a limo? And
Yeah, I'm telling him I'll pick him up right now and admit him into a center, but he won't do it.
is this all his choice, or is it possible?
Yeah, but meanwhile, he's got a whole mission now. He's going to try and get down here, so that's good.
Yeah.
That'll tie him up for the weekend, and then the mom will get back, and they'll get in touch with me.
Yeah,
but Mom isn't playing with...
Who knows?
I mean,
she
he
left her
seems like
daughter
he's
there
ready
knowing
to,
that
you
he's
know,
in
Oh,
love
yeah.
with her.
He even, I mean, thank God, he put
Mom's
you
not
on
playing
the
with
phone
full
with the
deck.
girl,
No,
but I
that's
don't know
Mom
if she's going to take it
facilitating him.
seriously.
Who's taking it seriously? She is?
Yeah.
No, I think she did. She said, am I in
We
danger?
finally, I think, got through to her.
Yeah, when I said you're in danger, she said, okay, I'll get out.
Is there anything else you can do, like, you know, call the police or something?
Maybe.
I think that,
If Gary can get the
I mean,
guys.
he's really saying that he's ready to tie her up.
He's saying he's
yeah,
thinking
but
about
you
it.
don't think that he's going to admit that to cops when they come to his door.
Right.
It doesn't matter. As long as they're there, he won't be able to do it, and the girl will take it seriously.
Yeah, I just think that if Gary can get, you know, it's hard to get the information from these guys,
Yeah.
where they live and stuff, and their names. You know what I mean? They're not stupid.
He hasn't accepted a limo to his house.
No.
Not yet.
Can you offer him some kind of wonderful prize or something?
Yeah, let's tell him we want to send him flowers.
Or, no, like, you want to invite him to some big premiere. Or
Oh, okay. All right, I'll try that. All right, thanks. Thank you.
You want me to hang up? Or?
Yeah, I guess. You know what? Tell him I'm inviting him to Belgium's show.
Howard, I want to tell you that this is really wonderful, more wonderful than saving somebody from jumping off a bridge.
What happened? Your father molested you?
Yeah.
Wow. How old were you?
Too young.
Wow. Your own father. Scumbag. Should have cut his
really
nuts off.
Weird. It's the weirdest thing in the world.
I can imagine. Wasn't a stepfather, it was your father.
Yeah.
Guys are weird, man.
Guys are weird, Howard.
I guess, I mean, this man, obviously, he's telling, they're really sick inside. They're really so immature that they,
The one
they
thing you
need
can say
to
about
have
this
someone
guy-
younger or an animal.
This guy, one thing about this guy.
He was actually telling people he had a problem. Most don't.
Yeah.
I would really like to have this conversation with you, but I think first I want to take care of this.
All right, I'll go take care of it. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, she's right. Hey, Gary.
Are they still on?
Yeah, I think so. You know what you ought to do? Talk to the guy, see if you can find out info on him. And send some cops over to check out the situation, make sure that the kid's out of the house.
Okay.
If you can. You know, he's probably
Yeah, I
not
guess
going to give you that
report
info.
the whole thing.
Yeah, you know, like under the
Because
guise.
he has admitted it, but we don't know who he is.
Yeah, and he hasn't done anything wrong technically. All we're going to do is just send some cops over to make sure that the kid's out of the
But that's
house.
definitely considered a child abuse situation, and they'll take her out of there.
Yeah.
Okay, I will look into it.
Yeah, because we wouldn't be responsible. You know, we wouldn't be responsible broadcasters if we didn't do something.
Okay.
Yeah. Even though we've been accused of worse. Just think about it. Baba Booey is handling two people's lives. Very scary.
He can't handle Jeopardy.
Baba Booey.
A game show. And you gave him two people.
He can't handle turning on the wireless microphone. What was that?
Wolf, I accidentally hung up on both of them.
Baba Booey. Well, we did good work. Sorta. Who knows?
You know, but you're getting through that alcohol haze as well. So 10 seconds after you get him to agree to something, he forget.
Yeah. Just with any luck, the kid got out of the house.
Yeah.
Sounded like she was pretty scared after I got done with
Yeah,
it.
she started to get serious.
Yeah.
But it sounds sadly like a situation where the mom left her daughter there for him
Yeah.
to keep her marriage together.
Yeah. Which I can't even relate to.
They do it all the time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They do, huh?
They do it all the time.
To keep the marriage together.
Yep.
What's the psychology?
They don't figure they can get another guy.
Mm-hmm.
Or they're financially strapped in. They just don't know how else to cope.
Mm. Man. Think I'll receive an award for this great work I've just done?
I'm going to give you an award.
Thank you, Robin. Really? What will that be? You're not going to sleep with that Chris Darden, are you?
I'm going to give him a kiss.
Because I'm going to tie you up.
Drop your grandma.
I'm going to tie you up. Take you to my grandmother's house.
There you go. Drop her off with her grandma.
What's that whole tying up thing, man?
Oh, you know what? As soon as he got her bound up and in a car,
it was
that'd
going to
be a
escalate.
whole different situation.
Yeah, he's going to start out by like disciplining her,
Right,
and then
all of a sudden,
the pants come off.
yeah.
Always comes down to that.
Grandma's ain't gonna be the first stop. Right?
Yeah, you know, it's probably going to be a men's room on the turnpike.
Oh God.
Oh man. Well, all right. At least the guy called.
Yeah.
Most guys just do it.
Right. Yeah, my father didn't call anybody.
Right. You sure? I think he called me. I was on the air in Detroit.
Stop it.
I got a call from some guy. Said his name was Charles.
Yeah, I'm that much older than you. I'm that much younger than you.
You are. Hello? 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 Nobody there. Hello? All right. Well, that was a pretty good phone call. On a scale of 1 to 10, that's a 12.
Yeah, and the guy says, "You sure you don't want me to tie her up and make for a better show?" I
Yeah.
said, "No, you've done
He wants me to do it, yeah.
already."
He wants me to give him the okay. Geraldo just called. He wants to know if he can get that guy on his show after we're done with him.
Right, he wants to reunite the family.
Yeah. You know how much Geraldo would pay me for a guest like that? You know what kind of money I could get for that guy?
Now, nobody ever does that show. The
Nope.
show before something's
Yeah, oh. Oh, man, that guy's worth a lot of dough to me. We got to get him down here. Let's call Geraldo and see what he'll pay.
Bidding war.
Well, we'll have a bidding war.
Yeah, Sally Jesse would probably kill Geraldo
That's
for that.
right.
I think Sally Jesse might even sodomize me if I offer her that guy.
Did you hear? There was once the thing like that going on. There was this woman who had cut out her own breast implants.
Yes.
And Sally Jesse Raphael, I think, had gotten her into New York to do her show first, or maybe Maury had.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sally found out where she was, and they ran over to the hotel and tried to bribe the woman into doing their show first. They had a whole war going on where they were actually stalking this woman, trying to get her on the show first.
Do you know what they'd pay for this guy?
Oh, this is big bucks.
Please.
Big bucks.
Please, Robin. I don't even want to think about it. Does $1 million sound in the right
To
ballpark?
have a guy like this for their audience to
Please.
secure.
Oh, please. That's amazing.
Please.
You know, what am I doing? Why am I turning this guy in? Maybe I should just turn him into Sally Jesse Raphael and Geraldo and Maury and Rolanda. Start a bidding war. Hard copy, inside edition. Newspaper rights, The Inquirer.
Oh, well, at least he wouldn't be able to do anything.
He'd be a wealthy man.
Everybody know what he was.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah.
What's up, man? It's Howard.
Hey, Howard. I mean, really, somebody's got to go get that kid.
Yeah, no kidding.
Absolutely. Do you know what state or any address or telephone?
The guys are working on it. Hold on, though.
Yeah.
Roddy, can you help?
Yeah, absolutely. I do charter these investigations.
Or no kidding?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you get any info out of the guy?
Well, he wasn't talking because he heard what you said, but I
Right.
got his phone number, called him back, and I do know the state it's in, and
Yeah.
I'm sure I could, via the
Hey,
phone
Gary.
number. But he keeps calling in the office now, flipping out that we're doing this.
Doing what?
Sending the authorities to his house.
I'm just
Gary.
worried about, I want to guarantee that kid's out of the house.
I agree.
Absolutely.
I totally agree.
And a great PR. I mean, just listening to that guy, you could hear he was troubled. And
And you know what? I'm not putting the guy down totally. I'm saying at least he hasn't done anything.
I think that takes a lot of courage.
So I think I at least have enough information to get some authorities
All
over
right,
there.
good. All right.
that guy needs help.
All right. He does.
Yeah. And I mean, it's up to somebody like you to get it done.
Great.
So if you can, get a phone number or something.
Yeah, we got a phone number, so we're going to see what we can
All right,
do.
thanks, man. I just want to get him on Sally Jesse Raphael. Because when she get, I'm just thinking about the deal I can cut. I'm thinking deal here. If anything positive's to come of this, there's a lot of money to be made. Watch those people jump through hoops.
Well, let's, we're late, but.
Yeah, I'm not even so worried about that situation. I'll tell you why. Because this guy called and at least is upfront about it.
Don't let that fool you.
No? You don't
That
think?
was alcohol.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the alcohol got him talking?
Yeah.
I see.
That's all.
You think Jeopardy would want him? Is that a crazy thought?
Celebrity Jeopardy.
Celebrity
He'll
Jeopardy.
be playing.
Yeah. Oh, he'll play you all right. All right, anyway, Gary's out there handling it, Robin, and we seem to be getting a beat on it. So let's, we should do some news. And you know what? We have these tapes, these great tapes of this guy.
Yeah, we haven't even done that.
Yeah, we got some really cool stuff. I don't have to break, do I? No. Good. We got these really cool tapes.
Yeah, let's go right to the cult.
Yeah, that cult that tried to kill themselves?
Well, they did kill themselves.
Oh, they were
Howard.
successful, Robin?
You know what I was thinking to myself? You know how all these people are screaming about physician-assisted suicide?
Yeah.
It's not hard.
No, if you really want to kill yourself, you can do it.
You take this cocktail they had and you put a plastic bag over your head. You're done.
Meanwhile, how great an ad was this for Nike? Every minute on the news, shots of those Nike sneakers.
But what do you need Nikes for if you're going to be picked up by a UFO?
Well, did you see Space Jam? That's how Michael Jordan got into space. He was wearing his Nikes.
Well, Space Jam was really...
They went on aliens.
In the underworld, wasn't it?
Yeah, but they went with the aliens.
The aliens.
To an alien planet.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I think the whole cult was based on Space Jam.
Well, the other thing is that they had a $5 bill in one hand and quarters in the other.
Right.
So what's that all about?
That's the thing I can't figure out. Like the cult leader, well, first of all, the cult leader, let's say, is a mental patient.
Yes, he got out of a mental hospital.
And what you got to first ask is, how does a mental patient get 40 people to follow him, especially computer geeks?
Well, you know, there's Charles Manson. Apparently, this is not a hard thing to do. There's
I know.
many.
I know, because there are people who worship Fred.
Incidents of
Yeah,
it, yes.
right. Right, Fred?
Oh, yeah.
Except your wife.
That's true.
She's the one he's having trouble cracking.
So his whole plan was, he said that when Hale-Bopp the comet, which I was even unaware of, when Hale-Bopp the comet comes, that's going to be...
That's their sign.
Yeah, because the aliens are going to be following Hale-Bopp. They're going to pick up these 40 computer geeks and bring them into space.
Right, to the new wherever. And they had to get rid of their current vehicles.
Yeah, because what happened was he was convincing them that the aliens would take them in their bodies.
Not in their bodies.
Yes.
No.
That was the first thing.
Oh, that was he escalated.
And then the aliens never showed up. So he says, the problem is, we're in these bodies. We got to go meet them in space. So then he convinced them to all kill themselves.
Right, because he said we got to get rid of these vehicles in order to be taken.
So how hard could it be to make a web page? I mean, if these guys are in a business to make web pages.
I don't know. I can't get it, though, because there was...
All right. Anyway, so you say to yourself, what was this guy saying?
He actually had put together a recruitment film because he wanted more people.
Hey, Gary, where'd you put my tapes? I had Gary move them during Jeopardy.
Oh.
I just don't know where he put them.
Baba Booey.
His name is Marshall Applewhite.
Right here.
I'm just not finding him. Oh, here's Marshall Applewhite. I see the Len Berman thing threw me. All right. Here we go. So here's his, you say recruiting tape, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Or it could be, you know, they also left videotapes explaining what they were doing here.
All right, here's the mental guy who led them. Doe is his name. Doe. Maybe that's why they had dough in their pockets.
It wasn't that we stayed serious all the time. We had a lot of fun. Fortunately, if we hadn't had a lot of fun, we would have lost our marbles even more than we thought we had already lost our marbles.
I think that's part of the sort of suicide video that he left.
Yeah, let's just play these.
Yeah,
we'll be able to
they're
figure
sort
it
of
out.
out of order.
Right.
He was sent for the same purpose. He was sent to say, if you follow me, I can not only make you fishers of men, I can give you the good news of the kingdom of heaven.
There he's comparing himself to Jesus Christ.
I see.
He's saying, I and Jesus were sent for the same reason. That's from the recruitment tape.
See, he's the most dangerous kind of mental patient because like he kind of sounds normal.
Yeah.
Like he's not like completely wigged out.
Right, he's not drooling.
Yeah.
It's up to you whether you believe that or not. That's not important to me, even though I wish that you could believe it for your sake. For those who do believe it, stand a possibility of a future beyond this recycling time.
Yeah, now recycling time's a big deal. What they did was they wanted to kill themselves before recycling time came.
Right.
Whatever the hell that means. It's always scary when I start to understand.
Yeah, because you could just go right into this, couldn't you?
Yeah, I could easily. I'm easily duped.
Just be sucked right in.
You know me. I could be sucked right into this kind of stuff.
It's up to you whether you believe that or not. That's not important to me, even though I wish
Did you
that
say
you could
play the
believe
same
it
one?
for your
Yeah, I guess they're
sake.
both the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 1 and 3. It's weird. Yeah, they are. They're both the same. Hold on, I got plenty more.
Oh, my. Planet Earth
Uh-oh.
about to be recycled.
See?
Your only chance to evacuate is to leave with us.
Yeah, what's wrong with being recycled?
I don't know. I don't know why recycling was bad.
Sounds great. The only chance is to leave with us.
Is there one marked sex there?
No, but I'll just play him.
Because the one about sex is, he starts off a little cold, but he's explaining why some members left. He had a larger cult.
Let me see.
If you believe that I have the information that you need and you apply it to your lives and in your behavior and you overcome the world, then you can go from the human kingdom into the heavenly kingdom and not need to return again.
Interesting. Fascinating philosophy. Actually, no different than any other religion.
No. They all tell you they're going to save
Yeah.
you and you're going to get to heaven.
Yeah, here, wait, I got one more tape.
If you follow me, I can not only make you fishers of men, I can give you the good news of the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah, same
That's a
thing.
sim-
I don't have one about sex.
There's one that has sex marked on the side. I
No.
think you're jungling there.
No, there isn't. Trust me.
Ugh.
It's not here. Here's another one. Wait, here's maybe one that's sex. I found a new one. Oh, here's one. I got a sex one. I got a sex one. He didn't give me that one. We're still on top of the machine. Here it is. This is the one
All
marked
right,
sex.
this is where he's going to explain that they had to give up, he's talking about how his followers had to give up sex.
As we really got serious about it and knew that that one had to go along with other addictions, drinking or smoking or drug usage, the numbers started dwindling.
These are serious people.
Yeah.
Anybody who give up sex is serious.
Yeah, they really want to go.
Wow. Yeah, I would never join a group that made me give up sex. The whole
that
point.
would get you out of it.
Yeah, the whole point of it is to get sex.
See, that was the whole thing. Remember the guys down in Texas?
Right.
They, I forget, David Koresh had convinced them that he was the only one that could have sex.
Yeah, see, I would leave. Once I start hearing that. No wonder these guys killed themselves. They weren't getting any sex. I'd kill myself.
Life did suck.
Right.
But
Well, look, I mean,
just amazing.
as someone pointed out earlier this morning, at least this case didn't involve any kids. They were adults. They all killed themselves. And quite frankly, anybody that kooky, in a way, it's good they're gone. I mean, it's sad to see people die and everything, but who needs them having children and then bringing kids into all this?
39 people. Among them, they think, is Marshall H. Applewhite, who was 66. Originally, they had said they were all men and have them as being rather young, but that was not the case at all.
Yeah.
It was more women than men. And the ages range from somewhere in the 20s to about 72 years old. They say this one woman, Jacqueline Leonard, who was the oldest, she was 72, she was lying right beside her wheelchair.
Right.
But most of the people seem to be in their 40s. They thought they were all men at one point because they all had closely cropped hair.
Well, tell them to pull down their pants.
No.
And we'll know.
Well, I think that's when they found out.
Yeah. Check for the vagina. Do you think they all saw my movie before they went, or do you think they missed it?
I think we missed this group.
Right.
We're not going to get their $8.
Too bad. They don't know what they missed. It's a good
So
movie.
anyway, they're still digging into this and finding out more about the cult. I'm sure we'll be reading more as we go along. Speaking of people who had that magnetic attraction for people,
Thank
Charles
you.
Manson
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
came up for a parole hearing yesterday.
Is that right? What a great day to do that. Perfect. Remind everyone.
Timing has always been good.
Remind everyone how dangerous he is.
And so Charlie, got a chance to speak, as he always does. And he was taken to task by one of the people on the parole board. But anyway, here is Charles Manson.
I don't have any parole plans. Well, I don't think parole would be a reasonable perspective. I think wouldn't take a parole anyway, not really.
So Charles has given up on having parole. He knows he's not going to get one. So he told them that, he's got a lot of things he needs to do, including starting a web page.
Oh, he is starting a web page. Oh, that's cool. Now, how does he get a computer?
It seems that life in prison is wonderful for him.
My dentist, Matthew Kaufman, doesn't have a computer, and Charles Manson has one? That is not right. That has got to change.
Something is seriously wrong.
That is bizarre, I tell you.
Computer in jail.
Computer in jail.
Yep, I could not believe it when I read that.
I'd like to see Charles Manson's webpage. I bet you it's better than Jackie's.
Hey.
Bet you there's funnier stuff on
I
it.
can't wait till it comes up. We got to find it.
Yeah.
And he'll get lots of hits.
Yes. Oh, I'll be on there. I want to see it. Ramblings of a Madman. Gee. Sounds cool. Charles Manson.
Happens all the time.
Lunatic.com. Murderinganimal.com. Whatever. So, what else is in the news, Robin?
Yesterday, that meeting between Dexter King
How weird was that?
and James Earl Ray actually happened.
This kid, Dexter King,
He's the son of Martin Luther King Jr., yes.
Seems pretty articulate and everything, but tell me you didn't get the heebie-jeebies watching him sit there and suck up to the murdering James Earl Ray.
They seem to believe that he is not the man who killed their father.
I don't buy it. He confessed? Why did he confess? What reason?
They do sometimes claim that they were tortured into confessing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty quick torture. I don't know. I don't buy it. I think it's kind of sad.
It's very sad because it only leaves a question in their mind as to what happened to their father, who killed him.
Dexter King is sitting there shaking the hand of the guy who murdered his father and saying, "Hey, a pleasure to meet you." It's just
Well, if
sad.
you don't believe it,
I guess
it would be.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, here is Dexter King.
Yeah.
I felt it was important for me, myself personally, and on behalf of my family, to reach out firsthand and for all time's sake to be able to have had this opportunity.
Dexter, put it behind you, man. There's the guy who killed your father. You just shook his hand. I'm telling you, as hard as that is to accept, I know. And maybe there were more people involved. I don't know. But, man, I'm telling you, that dude ain't coming clean.
And here, well, I suppose it gives it some credence. They say deathbed confessions are the best.
Right.
And this guy's dying of liver cancer or liver disease.
James Earl Ray.
Yeah, so they figure if he's still saying he didn't do it, there must be something to it because he's a dying man.
Guess what? When OJ's dying, he's going to say he didn't do it either. They all say it.
I don't know. Ted Bundy started talking when he knew he was going to die.
Well, he was a stand-up guy. At least he came clean.
Here's James Earl Ray.
All right.
I think it could be done today. I don't think it could be done 30 years ago because they say, well, he's
Trust me, listen to this guy. He killed him.
He's a communist or something like that. Something that would have nothing to do with the actual...
If he didn't kill Martin Luther King, he killed somebody.
Yes.
Trust me. Listen to that guy.
He's saying that he wants a new trial. And
So what he's saying?
Day.
You know what he said?
Yeah.
All right, interpret. Hold it a second. He's a white guy, Robin. He killed somebody, trust me. I know what I'm talking about.
Any white guy that talks like that?
That's right. He's mumbling about something. All right, here, I'm gonna play the tape again. Maybe you can help me with this.
All right.
I think it could be done today.
I think it could have been Dave.
I think it could be done today.
What could be?
A new trial.
Okay, wait.
I don't think it could be done 30 years ago.
I don't think it could have been done 30 years ago.
Yes.
All right.
They say, well, he's a communist or something like that.
He's a commoner or something like that?
He's a communist or something like that.
Who is?
He is.
He is a communist?
That's what he says they would have said about him.
Oh.
And during the Cold War, that's all you'd have to say. He
Oh, I see. Conspiracy.
to
I think so.
keep people from believing him or giving him a fair hearing.
I know Dexter King did not have a clue what this guy was saying because he was just shaking his head and going, okay, I believe
Oh,
you.
yeah?
And that was funny. Like you hear this, right? You hear James Earl Ray talking like this, and then Dexter King comes out and goes, after speaking to the man and looking in his eyes, I believe him. And I'm going, wait a second. You didn't even understand a word he said. What do you mean you believe him? If you're basing it on that conversation, you tell me what the guy just said.
Something that would have nothing to do with the actual offense.
What?
That's something that had nothing to do with the actual offense.
Events or offense?
Offense.
Offense.
Yeah.
Because then Martin Luther King's kid came out and goes, yeah, I heard what he had to say and I believe him.
Oh, yeah?
I go, come on. Maybe Dexter King's saying, listen, I just listened to this guy. There's no way he could have bought a gun. No one could understand him. Gun.
Maybe that was it.
Yeah. Maybe Dexter King's right. I don't know. I say it was James Earl Ray who did it. That's where I'm sticking with that,
Putting
Robin.
your money.
Put my money on that.
In Los Angeles, police have seized a videotape, Los Angeles police have seized a videotape in Houston that captured the shooting death on March 9th of rap star Notorious B.I.G.
Wow. A videotape, you say?
Yeah. Somebody had it on video. The newspaper, the Houston Chronicle, says the tape was made by a group of Houston residents visiting Los Angeles for the Soul Train Awards.
Wow.
Police said they learned of the tape from a tip on the TV show America's Most Wanted. The Notorious B.I.G., whose real name was Christopher Wallace, was leaving a Los Angeles party celebrating the awards when someone drove by and shot him through the door of a GMC Suburban in which he was sitting.
Huh.
So maybe they'll be able to see something from this videotape and make an arrest in this case.
Wow. Boy. Too bad no one had a videotape on O.J.
A judge has ordered O.J. Simpson to turn over more than 100 items, including his Heisman Trophy,
Oh, good.
his golf club,
Great.
and an Andy Warhol silkscreen of himself.
Great.
The nearly $500,000 inventory was sought by the families of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman, who won a $33.5 million verdict against him. After the order is served, he has 7 days to give the items to the Sheriff's Department for sale to help pay the judgment. Simpson, who is appealing the judgment, can seek exemptions. But they're coming after everything.
Good. That's great. Especially get his golf clubs.
Yeah, because I was afraid that there was going to be nothing to get.
Yeah, there's stuff to get. Just get his underpants. Get everything.
New golf balls.
You have new golf balls?
New golf balls.
Well, get those.
He was saying the other day that golf is the only thing that's keeping him sane. So if they get the clubs,
right,
we could have a ranting OJ.
Oh, that'd be great.
What the hell does that mean?
How about people start following OJ and kill themselves?
Oh, no. The teenager accused of killing Bill Cosby's son appears in court today. Mikhail Markasev is scheduled to be arraigned in Los Angeles in connection with the roadside shooting death of Ennis Cosby during a botched robbery attempt. If convicted, Markasev could face the death penalty.
It happens.
If they take away OJ's golf clubs, our general manager, Tom Chiusano, can make him one out of cardboard.
And that could save his life.
That's right. Tom's that kind of guy.
I don't know if he'll do that, but I know he has done it before.
Yeah, you've seen him made a cardboard golf club, right?
Yeah.
I have seen him do it before.
That's right. There's a will, there's a way. Guy's an amazing general manager.
See, I don't know why you're calling the guy Doe. Right here in the paper it says Bo and Peep.
It says Doe. It says Doe in my paper.
Yeah, but I had seen Bo, and Bo Peep was supposed to be his girlfriend.
Well, you know how like Baba Booey is Fla Fla Flooly and...
Oh, you think they...
Yeah.
It did change over the years.
Yeah, I think it's Bo, Doe.
It was Bo and became Doe.
Right.
Bo Doe.
Yeah, I mean, anything that kind of fits into that. Bo, a deer, a female
Baba
deer.
Booey. Baba Booey.
I don't know.
Amazing.
Bo, Dogo, Schmo. Anything.
And there was a strange accident at Kennedy Airport this morning. Jet was about to take off for France, and one of the guys who was leading the plane that was being dragged by another, tow vehicle noticed that there were some wires that were caught. And so he went over to the plane to try to untangle the wires and somehow got caught under the wheel, and then the plane just rolled over him. That is not funny, Jackie. It happened on the runway.
Wow.
There's going to be an investigation as to how this accident occurred. The people on the plane had no idea what had happened. They were taken off that plane and a little later flown to their destination on another plane. And that's what's happening.
I'm